like to propose the toast?
Tomwood. So hot. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Patrick Gaynor, Ryan's less eyebrowy older brother. Not related by blood, of course, as Ryan was made well aware back when we were kids by our cousin babysitter / Mount Greenwood Hellion, Amy Wood, that it was common knowledge Ryan was adopted and previously known simply as Sam. I'm sure Ryan wouldn't have believed it at the time if his siblings weren't so adamant on it being the absolute truth. It is an honor to be standing up here tonight to celebrate these two lovebirds. I just want to say, Kate, you look absolutely gorgeous tonight, as do all your lovely bridesmaids. Ryan, you're looking pretty good yourself, and you've picked some extremely handsome groomsmen. Ron's flexing. I just know all the ladies in the room are looking at us in our suits tonight and thinking, man, that's a lot of fabric. I'll try not to make this speech too long. I know you're thirsty, Nana. I remember meeting Kate when she started hanging out with Ryan back in their days at Marist High School. I remember her being extremely sweet and friendly, very similar to the kind of girl she is now. One thing that I love about Kate is her remarkably strong love for White Castles. I have to say, I was relieved to see her at the altar today with Ryan and not a crave case of cheeseburgers. But then again, I know she could never do that to Pizza Lunchables. And lucky for all of us, she chose Ryan. When I asked Kate what most attracted her to Ryan, she replied, well, that's easy, Pat. Obviously, I was attracted to Ryan's most prominent facial feature, his big blue eyes. In a lot of best man speeches I've seen, the best man will say something along the lines of, if there's one thing you should know about so-and-so, it's etc., etc. But that's not going to be the case here tonight, and that's because Ryan is and always has been unapologetically Ryan, which is easily one of my favorite things about him. Kate knows exactly what she's getting. He doesn't put on airs, and he's never pretentious. Also, I've said this before, and I maintain that Ryan is hands down the funniest person I've ever met. Much of you here can attest to that. Yes. A small and simple example of this would be nicknames. Sure, an average person might have one or two nicknames for a sibling. That's not the case with Ryan. When I was looking for ideas for my speech tonight, I started scrolling through some of his old text messages to me, and I've compiled the list of nickname greetings he has sent me, which range from the common to the odd or obscure. And this is not going very far back. Here are just a few. Party Boy, Tenderoni, Sancho, GB, Pablo, Honky, Cowboy, Cowgirl, Barry Kabrewski, which is the name of the main character from the movie Sidekick starring Chuck Norris and 90s teen heartthrob the late Jonathan Brandis. Lunchboy, PDiddy.com, Gingy, Roger, Jerry Sikora, which is one of my mom's old co-workers. Paul Revere, Chachi, Pancho Villa, Mrs. Florian, who was my 6th grade English teacher. Slavin, Turkey Monster, Boo Bear, Cheese, Gahaga, which is the name of an obscure extra from the movie Congo, which was about killer gorillas. Nobody's ever seen that movie. Cool Hand Pat, Manchego, Brochego, Pat Tomasulo, the weatherman for WGN in the morning. Lady Part, Muldoon, Sailor, and my favorite, hey there, blackjack dealer at the Flavortown Casino. Ryan and Kate have known each other for a long time, and she has had a huge impact on the kind of person my little brother has turned out to be. I'd like to think that because of Kate, Ryan is a little kinder, a little more patient, and much to my own dismay, the reason he is an active listener of country music. The two of them are actually a very musical couple. I know we're all anxiously awaiting their first proper musical release under the red Nissan Entertainment banner, which is what they've dubbed their car studio. Still going. For my money, your ears have never been truly put to proper use until you've listened to a Snapchat video of Kate singing Taylor Swift in her car. It's at that moment that you realize Brandi Carlile was right. Heaven is a place on earth. Also, as many of you know, Taylor Swift is playing tonight. So if at any point during the evening Kate is missing, it's because she hot-footed on over to Soldier Field to hold up a lighter in the parking lot while Taylor Swift simultaneously destroys and rebuilds the hearts of thousands of her fans. Ryan's no slouch himself in the musical department. I can't tell you how many times Danny, Megan, and I were watching TV with him when suddenly he started singing a couple opening verses and then somehow got us all fervently singing in unison, "Here I Am, Lord," on Eagle's Wings, or City of God. He also likes doing karaoke, but on one condition, that he be able to sing Regulators by Warren G and Nate Dogg. He could recite the lyrics in his sleep, and often does, and it's unsettling. But in all seriousness, it didn't take long for people to realize that you two were meant for each other, and now it's official. So I'd like to raise my glass. Ryan, you're one of the best people I know, and I'm thankful every day that you're my brother and my best friend. You too, Dan, take it easy. Kate, you're one of the sweetest and kindest people I have the pleasure of knowing. You were always my friend, now you're my sister. I wish you guys all the happiness in the world. To Ryan and Kate.